Hey, Brad.
What's going on, y'all?
How you doing?
Good. You?
Good.
You had your share of your first days of training camp. Eric talked about it was really competitive and high energy. How would you describe it?
Likewise, man. It was very tone was set from jump from our meeting this morning with Coach. Just in terms of the type of team we'll be, and he wants us to compete and be physical, and that be our identity. It's going to be up to us as players. As we compete and play and kind of put our own emphasis on the game, but physicality is going to be at the top of the list every single game and every single day. So today was that. It was a good first practice, super competitive. Just push each other, man. That's what it's about. So it was good.
What was his overall message in that first talk? Because that's probably like the first time that all the guys are together at one point and get ready with the coaches and everything. What was his message, so to speak?
No, it's always important. Coach always, especially, this is Coach Frank's he's new here. We have a lot of new people here, new staff, new players as well. So, the first thing is establishing your basis as a coach and what your expectations are for us as a team. And it's like I said, it's more or less being a physical, defensive-minded team. That's going to come first. We know what our abilities are on offense, but if we're not willing to guard and defend and get in the stance and hold each other accountable on that end, we're wasting our time. So to hear that message, I think that it was clear and loud through everybody today, and it's going to continue to be that way.
Right, this is probably the most talented team you've been on. What adjustments will you have to make, considering you've got Book and KD also scores in your game to adjust to playing with those guys?
The biggest thing is staying aggressive. I know it's a lot of times we caught ourselves a little bit today as just being too passive and sometimes giving the ball up a little too much instead of looking at the basket and being aggressive. So I think just kind of keeping that mentality that we have as scorers and our aggressiveness is what's beneficial for the team. So no matter who it is, we trust that each other is going to make the right play. So it's not a matter of, oh, it's my turn, it's your turn. We don't have that. It's a good flow of offense, period.
Sorry. Is that where a training camp like this is so important because you have so many new guys and guys that don't want to step on each other? Like, no, you shoot. And it's like, well, let's just take the best shot.
100%. We've even developed a relationship a little bit before camp. Getting to work in over the summer, little mini camp things that we did. But to add the new guys from the trade in now with Nerd, Grayson, and all those guys. It's now we gotta kind of pick it up again. We gotta teach them and kind of get another flow of what they like, what they feel, and get them used to what K, Book, and I like as well. So it's gonna be a work in progress. It isn't gonna be something that we'll just figure out overnight, but it's a steady progression as well.
So what you were saying,
Iron sharpens iron. When you look at this talent, how much better can you guys make each other in practice?
The sky's the limit. We can't put a cap on it. I think that's what I love the most about it. And our competitive nature always takes over. And no matter what state we're in, we're just our natural instincts. We can go through a walkthrough, and next thing you know, it's a live segment because we're just pushing and talking trash, whatever it is. But that's good energy. You want that as a team because you know that if you can compete with your guys night in and night out, we're just going to carry that over, to an opponent. So it's good that we have that kind of mindset of knowing that we can push each other in a good way.
So what you were saying to Dwayne about defense and your experience being on good teams, what are the key points at this point in the season in establishing good habits?
The biggest thing is communication. One, everybody being on the same page, understanding what the scheme is, concept is. Bigs are more or less like quarterbacks. So as long as they're loud, talking to us and us guards, me, Book, J.O., whoever it is, like we have to get into the ball and and get the rest of the defense set, knowing that if we're up, we're active. The rest of the guys have no choice but to be in their stance and up and ready to go as well. So it's a collective effort. It's not going to be just we're relying on one guy to get stops or we're relying on bigs to protect our rim. We have to really lock into our own individual matchups as a man. And then obviously have the trust factor in your teammates to be there and be in your spots when necessary.
For any player of your caliber in the last couple of years, there's lazy narratives that start to develop about who you are as a player and who you are as a defender. In this position specifically, with the amount of firepower you guys have, how much are you looking forward to not embracing, but showing what you can do defensively?
A lot, because I think that's one thing that we hold to ourselves as well. It's a big expectation we have on ourselves is to defend. We know that we can score, but we want to be an elite defensive team and showcase that we can do that. And you know, as crazy as it may sound, we won't have a choice. You know, the other team is going to have guys out there that can put the ball in the hole. So we got to make sure that we're ready to go and strap our shoes on too.
Brad, you guys have, oh, sorry.
No, but-
Yep, you guys have 10 players on this roster who shot at least 35% from three
Mhm.
last year. Do you think you expect to get up a lot of threes this year? How do you think that's going to work?
Oh, we hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we see the transition of the league. It's, you know, it evolves every year. Teams will shoot more and more threes, 30, 40, 50, 60 threes a game now. So, I mean, we have it as a point of emphasis. Coach hasn't broken it down too much, but we understand that 3-point line is important. You know, we understand that we can shoot it at a very high rate. Coach has an open door policy almost. You know, if you're open, let it ride. You know, so to have that type of ammunition out here is great. You know, we just have to make sure that we're getting 2 feet in the paint, you know, and getting great shots from the three.
As far as motivation is concerned, at your stint in Washington, which wasn't all that successful as far as getting to the postseason, but you come to an organization now that the possibility of winning an NBA championship is in your sights.
Mhm.
Mentally, how do you go into this situation? You've got a second chance in life here, so to speak.
Oh, thanks for that. Damn, my career died. No, you're good. You're good. It's all love. It's all love. But no, honestly, in some ways, it did kind of rejuvenate my mental. You know, when you step foot here, and you know, and Kevin and Dev, like the first thing they say once you know you're considering everything is, you know, let's get in the gym. It's like, okay, yeah, like that kind of changes everything. You don't hear that every day from your teammates, especially in the off season. But then, you know, to understand, you know, what Matt wants, his vision, James, Josh, and Coach Vogel, like they preach winning culture every single day. And you can see the winning habits of every player, every staff member in the gym every single day is towards working towards winning that NBA championship. And so in some ways it's like I know what I signed up for, you know. Like you said, it's bittersweet being somewhere for so long, but you never get over that hump. And now I have that opportunity to seize that. And so for me, it's embracing being here. It's embracing the opportunity I have, because not every player gets it. Not every player has the blessing to be that I'm in the situation I'm in, to play with an unbelievable team with an unbelievable staff, unbelievable resources. Like I have no complaints now, you know. So it's up to me to continue to put in the work, trust myself, be confident in myself, and try to help this team win in any way I can.
What do you feel like as you look back on those past couple of years in Washington, if they were frustrating or whatever, that you're able to step back and learn from that experience? Because
every situation has its own, you know, whatever. You know, every situation is different. You know, Washington is totally different than Phoenix, and I won't even compare the two, because they treated me awesomely for 11 years. You know, that doesn't happen in the NBA. You know, guys don't stay in one place for a long time. So I have nothing but great things to say about them. It's just unfortunate we just couldn't get over the hump there. I mean, granted, you want it to happen in one spot, but life is life. You know, now I move on. I have a new chapter to where I have a awesome chance, you know, every single day to motivate myself to go get something, you know, and it's.
You mentioned the differences between Phoenix and Washington, but coming from 11 years in the Chocolate City, is there a real big culture shock coming here to Phoenix?
It's a lot of Mexican food, but I love it. It's kind of changed my diet, so it's been great. But no, it's like you said, it is a change. It's an adjustment, but I love it. Phoenix has definitely grown on me. The weather's getting cooler, so you know we're good on that front. My family's all settled, you know, and it's been great. You know, the fans are awesome. People here are great. And so my transition has been smooth. It's been unbelievable. So I'm happy that all I have to do is just focus on the game of basketball.
Kids find a baseball team yet?
No, I need a baseball team. Right now they're in flag football, so we got flag on Saturdays. Trying to get them to take flags and not tackle people. So
Be junior waiting
yeah.
in the wings.
Hey, listen, be real close. But listen, if we can get a baseball program, please send them my way, because I got a lefty waiting to go.
you mentioned Max Visit, Brad.
Oh, I mean, he's a winner. You can see it from the day he took over the team. To know that he actually played the game, he understands the game. That's like an advantage he has over a lot of other governors. And so, you know, we respect that. It's awesome to just hear him talk about the game and hear his knowledge about the game. And then not only that, you know, his his passion and energy and the moves that he makes towards winning. You know, it's just a testament to what he believes in, and you can do nothing but respect it because he's putting action onto his words.
Thanks, Brad.
Yep. Thanks, fellas.